Trying to impress me, pulling out all the stops. Making my head dizzy when you tell me what you want.
Hello and welcome to Paganello 2024. We are in Rimini at the beach and we've seen 2 universe point games so far in the women's division, 3rd place game, and in the under 15 division. Italian commentary brought to you by Cioppo and Gigi, and we are back with English now since we have an international team.
Ciao, ciao a tutti.
We've got, of course, the best Italian commentator there is with us, Cioppo, Giovanni Santucci.
Don't listen to Cristina if it's not for our ultimate commentator.
I'm pretty sure you're up there in the mix.
So Cristina, what's the name of this German team?
I just found out and I absolutely love it. It's actually not a German team, it's a Swiss team.
Okay.
Switzerland under 20 boys. Most of them were in the final in the European Championship in the summer, winning a gold medal in the mixed division.
Yeah.
So you can expect them to be rather good, let's say. I don't know how the beach would translate that, but you know they're really good on grass at least. And so the name is Intimlm. Intim.
Okay.
It's quite a tongue breaker. So Intimlm. So intimate to be intimate in a team, pretty much in your team.
Hello home.
Hi everyone.
I reject this kind of explanation.
Did you get it?
So I understand it, but I still reject it.
You reject
Ciao,
it?
mama.
Okay.
And so I
can't really do
reject this
anything
kind of
about you.
names, and yeah, I'm not accepting this explanation.
The German tongue twister that explains it for anyone who understands German, but nobody else actually does get it.
I'm an old school guy. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So I'm still on that one.
Amazing. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm just going to make a fool of myself.
I always
but I do
have
that
this
a lot,
wrong,
so.
but it's like, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck wood if a woodchuck wood?
You're great. That's amazing.
So now, we're here.
You can see now our drone is flying over the Eurodisc arena. And
look at this.
It doesn't really show how big the whole premises are. It's over a kilometer of beaches, 28 fields for how many teams? Over 100 teams? Is it?
130.
130 teams at Paganello. 1 weekend of Ultimate for 5 divisions. It's been amazing. You can see that fields stretch all the way over there. You can't even see the buildings anymore because of the fog and the sand, because it's really windy as well. But look at the scenery. This is what we got to work with today. And it's windy. The wind goes in and out, but nothing that can stifle these teams battling for some medals.
So now teams are warming up due to a bit of lateness of the previous game. So the tournament director gave them a couple more minutes. We can see some fancy haircuts from the Swiss side.
Attention please. The
There's a headband haircut kind of type. First time I saw that. Interesting way of
What?
cutting your hair.
What's
Lot
that?
of-
What's the interesting haircut?
Oh well,
All of them.
you would. No, I mean, it's just one interesting haircut. It's the headband haircut, Christina.
We'll
That
see.
guy has a headband cut it in his head.
Ah, there it is. We'll point it out to you. He looks like a monk.
Yeah. A Benedictine monk.
Indeed. Of course, as it's Easter Monday and technically a Christian holiday, it's very much fitting for him to sport the monk hairstyle.
So Costa Rica will start off with
Attention, 3, 2, 1.
Colonna,
The time is running.
Genghini,
Time is running.
Ridolfi, Nanni, and Melfi. And here we are, Christina. First pool, low pool, and Intimlm or whatever is attacking for the first point.
Paul Maya to that near side and gets it back into the middle. He just had his nose crushed. It was bleeding a little bit, but no noticing of it now as he puts it into the end zone for that first clean hold. That Swiss side.
Not much to say. I mean, they're not letting me do my work. What should I say? I mean, this offense was flawless.
Yeah, I think so
Dump,
too.
swing, upward pass, center pass, scored.
Chapo is a very big fan of the dump and swing, you know.
Well, yes, I am, because the most mistake I made is when I don't give the dump to my teammates. So
Oh yeah, and I've noticed that before.
yeah, you know, I want to end up in the scoring sheet, either with an assist or a score. So sometimes I forget that the dump is so nice and fun.
And valuable, of course, the disc.
Nice pull.
It's a perfect pull right in the back of the end zone. Novelli looks off a further open option.
No counting, so a lot of time.
Trivelli over to the other side. Totti.
Totti, like the famous soccer player,
Ooh,
not related.
not related, okay. I was gonna say, he runs like a soccer player on that beach.
This is a
It's hanging,
big
it's
hug.
high, and what a battle there. And there, you can see now what we've been talking about. This is not a headband, everyone. This is his hair. He actually cut it to go around. And look at that
Yeah, this
jump
is a clean
over.
hold. This is a clean defense.
Chapo thinks it's a clean defense. They're going to talk about it. And a guy in the back has an opinion.
Francesco Sbrighi.
He's
of
going to be
the-
in one of the finals today.
Yeah, one of the main. Yes, no, this is a perfectly clean defense.
Well, there was a little bit of contact, but what
Yeah,
a
but it wa-
valiant effort.
It was way after the catch of the disc. Yeah. Good fair play from Sbrighi to go there and explain to his junior player that maybe trust him a bit more, or maybe understands better Italian. Sbrighi just gave them his point of view, and it was indeed a clean defense. So now Intimlm, the name.
Hinkel. That's Hinkel. That's Simon Hinkel.
No, I meant the team.
Oh,
Intimlm.
Intimlm.
Intimlm team is attacking.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're doing some great movement here. And Spies,
Ooh,
the
lefty.
lefty, goes up high, and Hinkel has it, and that's a break to start the game. Spies to Hinkel, 2-0.
It's also nice to see this in tournaments. Look, we had already 2 games and we had a Rimini derby and kind of an Italian matchup, Bergamo against Rimini, in two different divisions. It was the women, then the under 20, the under 15, and then now we have the under 20. But look at this. It's nice to see that not just because the under 15 is good, is super good, or the open team is good, that means the under 20 needs to stay at the same level. Like maybe now we can see the Intimlm team bringing another flag to the podium instead of just Rimini in every division. And that is the fun part. Like, it's not sad that because you have a good pool of player, all the generational player will be good.
Well, starting early will give you just a lot of experience at a young age, and that was an amazing grab. They're calling it down, and it is a bit tricky with the sand because as soon as it touches just the tiniest grain of sand, it's basically down, and we will get the benefit of a second look at it. That's a bobble, and oh, it does seem like it's down. Just my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure that it was down.
Live, it looked up to me.
Did it? I think it's very tough to see live because, as I said, as soon as it touches the sand a little bit, oh, we've got a super sped up.
No,
See,
yeah,
it touches
down.
the sand first, and after that, it will go back as this works like it, and that is a bubbled up the free up the line, but bubbled, and a laser through the sand. Big layout, but oh, just too far.
Yeah, it just couldn't coordinate. I mean, it laid out, but at the same time, it couldn't stretch his arm full length to get the disc.
Nice up the line pass.
Whoa.
Nearly flying through, and another one that is just perfectly put into the end zone, and the travel call. And I do think that's a fair travel because that was probably like 3 to 4, maybe 5 meters of moving on.
What we saw, it was very close to us. This is awful. I mean, the defender pushed the guy, and then another defender called travel on him. So I don't know.
PV gets it back, and we're in the middle. Fabrini.
A lot of bumping.
And
not a great defense now from Intimlm.
Yeah, they're a bit stifled, and that's a scuba, the first scuba I think I've seen come together this weekend.
Yeah, they went into a kind of a poachy zone defense. Frankly, I don't like the bumping for the start of this game. I mean, there's been a couple of pushing and shoving that really don't have space in this game.
Yeah, the thing is, I think sometimes it's just a bit harder to stop on the sand. On the other hand, also if both teams accept the physicality.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, until it's not a problem for the team, it's fine to me. But here there was this push off after the upline pass. There was a push on the back of the guy, and then the other guy called travel. So I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, hope it doesn't happen again for the sake of the game.
Henkel.
Nice pull.
In danger zone, really. Pollmeyer. Up the line to Mutter. And Mutter puts it deep for Henkel. It's floating. It's perfect. He's got so much time. And there it is. A easy score for Intimlm team.
Wow. They got out of the end zone after a great pull and got the laser beam in 2 passes. And in less than 5 seconds, they were scoring at the other part of the pitch. So
that is one of the cleanest games. That was one of the cleanest points this.
Yeah, effective offense by Intimlm team.
Oh, I could watch that all day.
Yes, it was a very nice throw.
To be fair, I don't want to smudge the skill level there for that Swiss team, but there's basically no wind right now, which I haven't seen yet.
Well,
and a bubble and catch.
I hope it's not a prelude to rain.
I hope so neither, but it never came to my mind. Melfi.
Well, usually when there's no wind but it's cloudy, it's because it's going to
Novelli.
be rainy.
That wouldn't be ideal. To Totti. Looks for
Io-
an option.
Io mi chiamo Francesco Totti.
And a bid comes in a bit late. Over the other side and a miscommunication.
Yeah, the
Leo.
classic moment when you just want to push the backhand and just one finger gets stuck into the backhand
Indeed,
and you
Spies
overthrow it.
gives and gets it back again. Nice switch of the field position. High release, flick into the end zone, and that's a score. Paulmeyer again.
Yeah, certainly, I think the Swiss team, as the game plan is for them, the game plan is to put the whole effort in offense. So far, it looked like this. So let's see if this pays off. Cotton.
Yeah, that works
It's a
so
bold
far.
strategy.
Yeah, whatever works. There's not a lot of teams in this division. I bet they've played each other before. And, you know, it's always that one. It's a bit more pressure on there if we've already played against a team and you know them already, and
Yeah.
you can adjust your game plan.
Thank you, Arvids, for the comments on YouTube. It was a clean D. Yes, it was down indeed the disc before. So let us know. Continue to do our VAR screen, Arvids. We want to know more about your review of the replays. Let us know in the comments on YouTube what you think of this final day. And like and subscribe. ULTI.TV,
Nearly
best in the
a
world.
Callahan layout there for Cotaring. They were stuck in the end zone. Dahinden going back and trying to
Oh.
get it, but just a perfect read by Ridolfi.
Close spaces now, really narrow spaces to get the score in.
Levi
Oh!
to Fabrini, and that's a score for Costa Rica. Perfect put deep, and then just a tiki-taka style Costa Rica does so well.
Wow. That's just amazing.
Wow, indeed. That was a very good read by Simone Ridolfi.
Yeah, there was a bit of a trading. They were trading push-offs, but no arms, no elbows, just body position and leveraging your presence in the space against the opponent. So congrats. And I think that both teams have a similar type of body intensity, body language. I really like that. There's a good synergy in this intensity, in this competitiveness.
I agree. As long as it's okay for both sides,
Yeah, exactly. Nice pull.
it's okay
Hanging
for
one.
us.
Lefty.
What to Gadamian, I guess.
Nice
In
flow.
to Paulmeyer.
Look at the pivot.
Very deep pivot. Nice bending of the knees. And now Hinker.
Look at that dump.
It's Gadamian actually.
Dump
not Hinker.
marking. Nice. I like the shoulder to shoulder.
Paulmeyer to Gadamian, and he puts it into space, and that's a layout grab if you've ever seen one.
Wow. Wow. I thought it was down. I thought he touched it, but it was down. And
No,
then
it was so good.
then it
Full
was a score.
length, outstretched layout.
Now again, spike disc onto the field for Intimlm team.
I like that.
What do you think about spike discs?
So I really hate when people destroy the game disc itself, and if you actually have the feeling you need a spike, then like do it with your own disc, do it with something else.
I really
So
like the
I like the
introduction.
solution of it.
I really like the introduction of the disc spike or whatever. I'm really I really would like to see coordinated celebration like in NFL, but it's a dream of mine.
I think it's that's the future for you. Dahinden slaps the disc down to the ground, making sure it does not connect with any garbage.
Intimlm.
Oh.
Boom!
What a nice, and he spikes the normal
The
disc.
worst
And what are you
haircut
doing?
ever for the best player ever. Sorry, but it's true. Elias Spies goes for his second score, but still, the headband haircut is one of the worst piece of work I've ever saw.
I agree, but he highlights it well with his body composure.
He owns it. He owns his own
does.
haircut. It's not a thing that many people can do. So
What would it take for you
kudos to him.
cut your hair like that?
Like that? Well, once I got skin bald just because I wanted to do a Breaking Bad costume for Halloween. I think we are on a timeout, Christina.
We are. And the Swiss lady is cheering on for their boys, and they're cheering, the other one's talking, and we are going to let our sponsors talk right there for a few seconds. We are back live, and the disc is in play. Caught.
You just tuned in for the turnover. Perfect.
Garamian caught it like it was meant for him, and this one's also meant for him. Is it in? We don't know. We'll wait for confirmation.
I don't know how this two Cotaring player can see it from here.
I don't think they did, because that's a break.
The two farthest player of Cotaring were the only one calling it out. The closest one was the one saying it was in.
They were hoping, surely,
sure.
because this means 7-2, and that's half time for Intimlm team.
But
and you'll see that beautiful footwork there. Just keeps the back in the zone.
I like Colonna. Eduardo Colonna was very calmly telling that, yeah, the disc is in. The disc is in, don't worry, because some people were doubting it.
Stefan Pazzo, a bit late to the party.
Yeah, still some comments about that headband haircut.
Finding out that EDSB is
been through that, done that.
Yeah, we got this. So, 7-2 was the score, and that one is another perfect pull.
Well, between free speed player and Faber player, I think I saw one of the best puller nation is actually Switzerland.
That's true. Novelli to Totti.
But maybe the best puller I've ever saw was my dear friend, the lefty, Mo Brucklacker.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Another big sky.
He doesn't need a sweat headband. He's got his hair to...
Nice coordination, bit gratuitous.
Up the line to Sylvan Hartmann.
Left all alone. Oof.
And what a
Wow.
nice leading pass.
Wow.
Spies
The space.
to Mutter and Hartmann. Looking back to Mutter. And Hartmann with the layout grab. That's another score, another break. Intimlm team cleaning out the competition with that play.
Well, first thing we can see from the previous games is that how players growing up and getting better, obviously, at throwing and running, perceive the useful space to play in. Like, you see that they see different kind of spacing from the previous games, the under 15, the women. So you can see that by every step, every generational step, by every division, you get to see more and more what is really about the improvement that you have to do technically and tactically to have an efficient style of play. Otherwise, we would just R&D from under 15 to open to master to grandmaster.
And at some point, Hakandi just doesn't cut it anymore.
So they say on YouTube, they say that blue shorts with a visor is Andri Baumgarten and not Paul Meyer.
Yeah, we got that too, but they put on the wrong numbers in. What doesn't matter because this one is Paul Meyer. And that one is another break. He's got it in there. Paul Meyer wearing the 22 and Andre Baumgartner wearing the number 8.
Unfortunate turn of events for Cotaring that seems to be off generally. Off.
Yeah, they're just not clicking. I do think there's a lot of pressure put on by Intimlm team.
Yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. The Swiss guys are putting up a clinic, but at the same time, Cotaring, I don't like to say it's not even trying, because if they got here, that meant meant something. But at the same time, today, maybe the tiring condition of the tournament got the best of them. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe we'll see how it goes. It's not over till it's over, of course. Totti with the layout puts it into the middle. To Leo. Trivelli. Novelli. Looks for an option and goes back to Totti. BV goes, launches it big. Leo in pursuit. He didn't know it was coming. He's jumping, but too late. And that was more of an alibi thing, so no one could say, oh, you didn't jump.
Yeah, Andreas Leo was just not looking, but he wasn't ready to go full sprint ahead. And so he couldn't catch up with a fast disc. Now the wind is completely still, basically.
Dahinden finds the sand.
Yeah,
Andre
a bit of a...
Baumgartner tried, but couldn't quite complete it. And Novelli. And a hand block out by the Hinden. He saw that coming a mile away.
You have also to think about the mental aspect of this game. Being the Intimlm team and playing in an arena full of Riminesi, it's like it fires you up, but it can also scares you.
And there's a bit of scared right there. That disc never really went where it was supposed to go.
Well, 9-2, we can see that the game is getting a bit sloppy. Maybe the focus of both teams went down.
Totti finds Leo. Nice
tired
catch.
player make silly mistakes.
Trivelli goes around to PV. Novelli again. There's
A lot of double cutting.
Yeah, there's vivid cutting
Cotaring.
by Cotaring.
Nobody running under into the close space into
It
the break
does seem
side.
like they're a bit out of rhythm, and that one's hanging, but never in position for
If you
it to be
think,
caught.
just by heart, how many points did Intimlm team score in the far side of the pitch? Many.
Many.
I
This
don't
near
know the
side is
number,
just
but it was
very
a
tough.
lot of points were scored for the Intimlm team on the far side of the pitch, and that confirms my theory. This side, our side, is the worst side to play on.
It is, but that just means that we have a better view of what's happening. For too close, we can't see. And I do think that they want to just regroup a little bit, get a game plan on. That's why Intimlm team took a timeout, and we're going to regroup as well and leave you with a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back in a few seconds.
Ciao, ciao.
We live in a world where everything can be referenced online. Imagine if the greatest moments in our sport were never filmed. Eurodisc continues to do what it takes to make free-to-watch live streams a reality. Let's leave nothing to the imagination. We'll consume the action live, and we'll support those that help to make it happen. If it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen. Eurodisc.
What a grab! Oh my! Somehow they do it!
We are back live, and you can hear the halftime jingle in the back. Of course, halftime is either at 20 minutes to the end of game or 7 points. And we passed the 7-point mark. And I have a sad statistic for you. If you're a fan of Cotaring, the last point they scored was 4-2. And since then, it's only been Intimlm who got any points. We'll see if that changes now. As Elias Bees
Sorry, Christina.
goes out with another big throw. That one's hanging. It's perfect. And it's Andre Baumgartner who gets it not quite in the end zone. So he's getting to throw the disc one more time. He's only taking that one. And that's the score again.
I actually thought it was in.
Me too, but the line is covered by a little bit of
cared.
sand.
Yeah, nobody cared. And so, sorry, Christina, was interacting with our follower on YouTube.
Wow, what
I
are they
just said
seeing?
hi to everybody from Chopo and Christina.
Va bene.
I forwarded your highs to all the followers on YouTube.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for
Ciao,
watching.
Milan.
Ciao, Milan. Thank you for watching at home. Greetings to the news baby daddy.
I was talking the other day, when I'm home, like Saturday or Sunday, and you just know that there's a game broadcasting on ULTI.TV, and I can use the YouTube on TV to watch it, and being able to watch TV Ultimate, it makes me feel like a normal person.
Oh yeah, it is really great.
Makes me feel special because it makes me feel normal.
You're not normal, and that's good.
Yes, no, but I mean like other sports, broadcasting on TV.
Fair. So, other sports are not interesting to us right now. We just want to see a disc getting passed on in the sand, and that one is an amazing pass. It's hanging, but just too far. It's not hanging long enough. Melfi with the chase, but not chasing that one this time.
Not enough Lightning McQueen on those calves.
Hartmann. Over to Mutter. Hinkel. Looks off some options. Hartmann and Hinkel just working it between the two of them.
Wow.
And a hammer! A big one! A score!
One-handed catch on the hammer and the stare down.
Stare down. I actually think he looked whether he was okay.
No, I think it was a stare down.
Was it a stare down?
Yeah, these guys, this Intimlm team, and they put their effort in the celebration and the cheering. So I think they want to play the kind of a street style ultimate with a mean celebration. But You see, this is a stare down.
Gadamian gets that disc here. Oh, you can see Steph on the stats.
Yeah, but I gotta say,
And the
Colonna
crowd.
very calm and composed, even though they were teasing him.
Yeah. I think he was maybe just stifled because he tried to make that D and it didn't work.
So it's 10-2. No, 11-2, sorry.
11-2.
For Intimlm team.
2 more until they take the victory in the under 20 open division. What a beautiful pull.
Nice pull.
Baumgartner
Wow.
and Fabrini fields it. Trivelli. Fabrini looks for Trivelli again, but very good shutdown defense by Pollmeyer. And the big shot
This is
goes
a nice
to
look.
people in pursuit, and that is perfect. And Chapo, I see raindrops.
Yes? Do you?
I do.
I don't want to see them.
I don't want it to be real either. I really do not.
Well, the forecast says it shouldn't rain now, so it won't rain now.
Well, that's wonderful logic. I hope you're right. Maybe it was just a little bird. Anyway.
My forecast says there's sun, and sun will be.
Okay. Well, then we will trust your iPhone weather forecast. That was the first point for Cotaring in quite a long time. Let me count that. 7 points in a row for Intimlm, and then the first one for Costa Rica in quite some time.
Yeah, so Cotaring, sorry. I don't know, they lack energy. They lack the energy of this. They don't seems to be mindfully in game.
They've never really found the rhythm. They've never really started. And it might just be too little too late now, but they have been getting a point in.
Yeah.
With a beautiful huck.
Classic indecision if the disc was affected by the pickle or no, and it wasn't, obviously.
Obviously wasn't. Hinke, not affected by anything at all. They hindered in pursuit, and that is an amazing defense by Totti. We've seen him make that physical play before, and there it goes just in time. Hinke, the Hinden really didn't even have a chance to jump or make a bid. It was so early and so high. Smacked that down.
Colonna. The lumbar vertebra of this team is keeping the weight of the team all on his shoulder.
We'll see how that works out for them. They need a break and then 6 more
Look
if
at
they want to
this.
stay.
This
But that is
looks
a
fun.
perfect.
There was a
put.
bit of bumping and elbowing, but
But so many Swiss players underneath it. Some help defense. Everyone just running after the disc.
well, the disc was out of bounds straight, so.
And
Wow.
another one for Hinkel, this time on the receiving end, but Melfi runs through as the defensive player, is allowed to leave the field to catch the disc or mack it away.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have gone there to get the disc. I mean, we would have gained a couple of meters to put the disc in play.
But they can start play immediately. Colonna looks for
Really-
an option and finds one in the middle.
Really good reset
Vivi-
defense.
Totti, rather. Looks for a reset and gets it. Colonna and Totti. The handler core that put into space. A
Oh,
layout,
out.
and that is out the
Out of
side.
bound, yep. Unfortunate, but what a pressure. What a pressure. Mura means straight marking, no huck. Wall, it means literally wall.
What? Hinkel now into the end zone for the Hinden, and this time around the other side of the field, further proving your point of this being the way to go.
First time they tried to attack that part of the field, they scored. So we are within 1 point to the final point. Sorry for my repetition of this under 20 final
In the open division.
open division Paganello 2024 33rd edition ULTI.TV, best in the world. Like and subscribe.
If you haven't done that, like
You
and
should.
subscribe. You definitely should.
You should, because it's just laziness. Just pop up the page on your Instagram, on your YouTube, on our Patreon, and just click that thumb. Click it, say it, live it. ULTI.TV, best in the world, broadcasters. And we go back with this nice sport. I mean, it was a clinic of pool from the Intimlm team, because they really focused also on that aspect of the game. And here it's maybe a quick score.
Not quite there.
Oh my
He
God.
tried. I mean, he had the help defense there. That was so good.
I lost the perception of the depth. I thought it caught that. It was like impossible.
Yeah, me too. Now they're trying to reset it. Big layout, and that one goes to ground. He can't quite keep his hands in. Baumgartner with the push pass, and that's an easy score for the game. Ines Mutter with the final score for Intimlm team. They are really intimate with each other in terms of knowing the way they want to play Ultimate. No opponent were Cotaring this time.
I hope that now Elias Spies can take off the ad ban in every way possible. Maybe there was a bet. If we win, I'll take it off. If we don't win, I'll keep it for a month. I hope not.
I would love to just for him to dye the hair golden, because now he has a gold medal from Paganello. And thank you everyone very much for tuning in for this under 20 open final. We'll take a short break, but then we will be back with more final action. We've got the loose mix, the women's, the open, and the real mix to finish off the game. Stay tuned. Thank you very much for listening to us, for being here, and like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't done so yet. I've been Christina Obermeier with my Italian friend Cioppo, Giovanni Santucci, and we will be back soon.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, Ultimate.
ULTI.TV.